As expected, the U.S. is cutting interest rates by a quarter point. Now, 3 members of the Federal Reserve did dissent in this vote today, and they all had different reasons for the dissension. 2 of them wanted rates left unchanged, and 1 wanted a bigger interest rate cut. Now, the Fed chair did say today during his news conference, if the U.S. economy weakens, more extensive cuts may be needed. The U.S. president very disappointed with this move, tweeting in part, Jay Powell and the Federal Reserve fail again. No guts, no sense, no vision. The U.S. dollar did gain ground after the announcement, so our loonie weakened. Shares in Beyond Meat, which trade in the U.S., dropped by about 5% today on word that Tim Hortons is rejigging its Beyond Meat offerings. We are hearing that Tim Hortons is actually scaling back the Beyond Meat offerings in all provinces except Ontario and BC. In a statement to 680 News, Tim Hortons says both the Beyond Meat burger and the Beyond Meat breakfast sandwiches were introduced as a limited time offer, and they could be brought back in other provinces again. Shares in CanTrust today hit an all-time low of $1.50 a share after Health Canada yanked its licenses. This is the latest setback for the cannabis company, which has been under investigation by regulators for cultivation in unlicensed rooms. Now, the company has 10 days to respond, and the door was left open for the license to be reinstated. And that was probably holding up the stock to a degree. An analyst also told me today this news is all coming just as marijuana companies were starting to gain traction in both Canada and in the U.S. And the maker of Zantac is halting distribution amid concerns about a cancer-causing chemical. The generic drug unit of Novartis, Sandoz, says this precautionary move comes after regulators in the U.S. and Europe began investigating the discovery of a likely carcinogen in the medications. The chemical, known as NDMA, has been found in brand name and generic versions of Zantac. Now, health officials in Canada have asked all companies to stop distribution as well of this stomach medication in this country, and some of the products have even been recalled. If you take this medication, Health Canada says you should speak to your doctor or pharmacist about alternatives until more is known. From the 680 Business Center, I'm Kris McCucker.